This article covers two positive outcomes from when Constantine legalized Christianity in 313 AD. Prior to that time, Christianity had been persecuted by the Roman authorities, and that had the beneficial effect of keeping the church reasonably pure. Unfortunately, once Christianity became legal, people started using the church as a place for getting positions and authority. And quite rapidly, the church deteriorated in its moral character. But that said, in the 100 years that passed from Constantine legalizing Christianity to Rome being sacked and eventually the Western Empire collapsing, there was a period of time when Christianity could be established in a way that it couldn't do prior to this legalization of Christianity. And one of the first things was the Nicene Council in 325 AD. We celebrated the 1700th anniversary of the Council of Nicaea and the Nicene Creed last year. And this established that Jesus Christ was truly the Son of God and was equal with the Father. Athanasius, the Bishop of Alexandria, who was there at the council, had to fight tenaciously throughout much of that century, the 4th century AD, to preserve the Nicene settlement, because Arius had come up with a different formulation in which Jesus was no longer co-equal with the Father. And everybody wanted to have a quiet life and compromise so that there could be peace in the empire. But Athanasius said, no, unless Jesus is God, he cannot save me. And Athanasius withstood this compromise. In some ways, I wish there were people like Athanasius today who'd stand up and defend God as creator. I fear we have let that one go and not realize the damaging effect that having God as somebody who sits by over millions of years has in terms of our understanding of who God is. The second beneficial thing is more conjectural. Somehow that we know the canon of Scripture was agreed then. It wasn't that we invented it, but it was just agreed. But the other one is there seemed to be a received text from this time on, and that we call it Textus Receptus, and that becomes the basis of the King James Version of the Bible and the New King James Version. Now, the modern versions of the Bible don't use that text. They use another one, which was produced in the 19th century. And I discuss whether there should be merit in having both sets of translations, because it may well be the Textus Receptus is that important. Well, thank you for listening.